Say hi, YouTube, as we film this. Oh no! I forgot to hit the record button on this whole stream. Oh no! Well, I guess this episode won't be in 4K. Welcome back to Stationeers. If you can hear that annoying little sound in your helmet, you already know what the stakes mean. Your survival shack is all set up, your lights are on, and you can recharge your batteries. Finally, you can recharge your batteries. The water is flowing, but your food meter is blinking red. And death by starvation is a real problem. In this video, we're building a basic hydroponics bay from scratch to start your food supplies. We're going to build the structure for our hydroponics bay, we're going to create a waste recovery system, and we're going to have a method for pressurizing your new wing very easily. Be sure you check that one out, because it's worth every single minute. And yes, this one was a little extra longer. We did some overtime because I messed up a little bit when I was pressurizing the base. And we're going to start that right now. All right, so if you missed Wednesday's stream, we did a little deep dive where we basically redid all of our things. We had a much better start. You should totally check out that video if you haven't already. It's over on YouTube. It's posted out. We basically redid everything we did from our Europa start, where we fixed our mistakes. We did a lot faster and we had a lot more power because I had 4 of the wind turbines ready to go by the time the storm hit. And so we were able to charge the battery to full in that storm. But we are not going to play that one. We are going to play where we actually were. And I will try to improve the things that I had from the improvements. I moved my water filtration thing. I had it over, not my water, that's my water bottle filler. I had that over there. I put a light up in there. I moved my entire airlock system over here, but I kind of like how this is set up at the moment, so we're going to go with that. I did have a lot less ores, so that's another reason why we're going to stay here. But our power problems are solved at this point. We have the ability to create water, so or at least refill our water bottles for the moment. So that's what we're going to go with. So, on the list of my things to do. So I've got a list of things to do. The first objective is, of course, to build the hydroponics bay. We're going to build it over here. I need to move this thing to get it out of my way because I am going to work in this area. So we're going to start with that. We're going to start with moving that over. First off, we're going to build a liquid utility tank. Let's see. I do not need it insulated. Did they? Okay, hold on. Let me check real quick. Because they should have had an insulated utility kit, but I want to know, can you do... No, you can't do a water bottle. Okay. Fine. I am going to use an insulated one, though, for this particular case. Everything with the water, you want to have it insulated, especially on this planet, because if you don't, it's going to basically just freeze. It's not going to be a good day for you. All right. I want to. Yeah, I want to make 2 of these. So these are going to be storage tanks, or a storage tank for my water. I'm going to make this pipe my storage tank and go from there. I might move it inside the hydroponics bay over here somewhere, but for now, I'm going to just put this back over here on this wall, right there. And I have pipe in my pocket, which I'm going to have some more in just a little bit. This in. All right, so we'll take our water bottles. We'll go ahead and take a quick drink while we're doing this. I'll even go ahead and refill it. Both those guys up. Okay, so we'll put those in the closet for the moment. Turn that off. All right. Another thing. Oh, you know what? I see the stinky meter going off over here, so I'm going to go ahead and take my suit off and just kick it over there in the corner. We're going to also recharge all our batteries. Like, was one thing I said I was going to do, is recharge all my batteries. Let me grab my suit battery here. You ever need access to your suit and you don't want to put it all the way back on, you just put it in your hand and hit R, and it will allow you to pick up your suit and access all of the controls. I am noticing also that my carbon dioxide filter's gone, so I'm going to go ahead and put a new one in there. I need a nitrogen filter, actually, so I'm going to go ahead and build that real quick before that becomes a problem, because I don't want to miss that one for sure. All of a sudden, I'll be like, I can't breathe anymore because there's too much nitrogen in my system. We'll just leave that there for right now. Pick that, put that up here in the closet. We're going to have it for later. I'll have it for later. That'll probably be a thing that I'll screw up on later because I'll be looking for that. I'll be like, oh, wait, I thought I made that. Oh, yeah, I did. I put it in my closet. So it'll be one of those situations. All right, so while these little batteries are charging, we're going to go ahead and start building our steel frames. Where'd all my steel go? I made a whole bunch of steel. We have 200 there. I have 140 grams in there, so that's going to be more than enough. Our objective here is we're going to make 36 steel frames and 72 steel sheets, so it's going to take a minute to make all that. This whole area is going to be full of junk when I'm done. Okay, so while those are building, I'm going to start moving this thing over. Kind of do things at the same time. We've got my storage tank all wired in now. I don't have a light back there, so sorry about it being darker back here, but I'm just going to kind of take these things down. Not take down our floor. That would be a very bad thing. Okay, we'll put that back up there. Alright, so that should be our pipes for the moment. Just kind of try to keep those organized a little bit as I go. Okay, we'll take our water bottle filler off the wall. Oh, I don't have a battery because it's charging, and it looks like it's now fully charged. Excellent. Let's find another battery to charge. That one needed some charge. I do need to recharge my mining drill battery also. Might put this big one in there. Let's see. Alright, so this is going to go on the wall here. I'm going to flip it over so it comes down from above. That's what I did in my Wednesday deep dive video. If you missed that, check that out. It's over on YouTube. Take this wire down here. I'm just going to move it. Might reset my machines. I don't know. It did. Keep those going. Alright, so now we're going to wire it in going this way. Down the wall. You know, we don't care about wires running over walls. This is our survival shack. I have to tell myself that because my OCD says, no, no. It's going down a window. It looks ugly. Yes, everything looks ugly in your survival shack. It's a shack. It's not supposed to be pretty. Although we can make this pretty, and I plan to. Maybe. We'll see. If I got time, we might even do that today. I'll try. But that's going to take a lot of building. That's going to be kind of boring. Alright. So I got that piped in. Let's test it out. Let's drink some water real quick. We'll throw it up on a bowl. There we go. It's up there on the wall. It's good. Bowl. Why did I say bowl? English is hard. If it's hard for a native speaker, you can only imagine how people outside the country have to deal with learning our language. Alright. I'm no longer stinky. Oh yeah, there is one thing that's up there in that corner over there. Over there. I think it's over there. The little yellow marker saying my jetpack is low. Well, my jetpack is low because there's not much in it. So how I'm going to solve that is the same way I've been refilling my air tank. I'm just going to refill it with my regular... Just going to refill it with my regular same air. The same air that I'm putting in my oxygen tank for the moment. Just whatever's in the air in here. It's the easiest way of doing it. Where it won't have liquids in it and cause me grief. So, while these are still building, I guess I can do that. Put this over here. So we'll go ahead and clean out that tank. No, we won't. We'll just leave it in there. Alright, so it's got 227 kilopascals in there. We just want it to go up to about 9,000. What's that? Yeah, 7,800. They'll do a little more. That's good. That's overpressure. We'll pull some out. There we go. 9,500. Perfect. No, we are not. Damn. Oh, took a little damage there. 5%. It's a little overpressure. That's okay. We'll get another one later. Okay, waste tank was another problem, right? So we'll take care of that too. Since we're not stinky anymore. Wait, where'd my helmet go? Oh, there it is. Dude, where's my car? Alright, we got 30 frames already. Great. 6 more required. Got 4, so we'll make 2 more. 1 more. And done more. Alright, so those are our frames. Come on now. Hold it. Wow, it doesn't want to lay... Just lay down. There we go. That's close enough. Okay. Sheets. Steel sheets. I have 128 grams. That'll make me 256 sheets. I don't need that many. But it's going to make a lot. I only need 72. I already have 1. It's a good start. I have 1. There we go. Okay. We'll put the wires up in our belt. Pipes, they can go up here in my locker. I'm going to need those pipes later for the hydroponic stuff. I'm going to need to smelt some iron. I should probably go out there and do that. A little bit. I'm going to need those. I'm going to need iron for the hydroponic trays, which I'm going to need. I'll make 3. I'm not going to make too many right now. So let's see. The other problem we have is the waste tank. So I don't want to use any more. I don't want to just dump it in the air anymore. So I'm going to make 1 extra canister for now. That's good. That's good stuff. Okay, well, put that there. I'm going to keep these going, but didn't want to do anything else. I dropped something. I don't know what it was I dropped. Missing something from my pocket. Really nothing important. Nothing too important. Let's just put it that way. Mining belt, mining drill. I might put that big battery in there, actually. So we're going to go out and mine. You know what? Since it's day, we may want to do that while these are all building. So I know there's some... I need some lead, which is... There's some lead over in that direction. I need some silver, which is north of the base, and there's some gold, like, right there. And there's some silver, like, just over that hill. Seen that when I was out there scouting it earlier. Previously. So, I'm going to need to grab those. Really not like to go out in the night, but so hard to see. Keep this empty canister in my bag so I can swap it if need be in the field. I want to wait until it's like as full as it can go. I do need to keep iron in here. I'm going to smelt some of this. I have oxides. I am going to hang on some of these oxides because I'm going to need to do more of them. I am going to need some more water. So I'm going to go ahead and take this 50 and run it through this machine for right now. Turn this down. Thought I smelled something. You're supposed to be editing. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, sir. I swear that methane is just gas for my fuel canisters. Apparently methane is a thing in this game now. Like, that's what you use for your fuel canisters. Speaking of fuel canisters, I'm probably going to run out of welding fluid for my, or welding fuel for my welder by the time I'm done building all this. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Got a lot of things to build today. This is going to be a big build. 72 sheets. I'm probably going to make a few more because I'm going to need some for the... So yeah, I'm going to need some extra... I need plastic sheets, actually. Plastic sheets, so that'll be next on the list here. That's 65. Yeah, I need 72 at least. Plastic sheets do I have? I have one. This is 72 right here. 72 for now. Alright, so once we have all those, now we can make some more plastic sheets. I need silicon. I had silicon. Where'd it go? Put it up there? I probably did. Give me my silicon. You stealing machine, you. Plastic sheet. So we're going to make a bunch of these. So I got walls to put up. Composite wall kits, that's actually another thing we're going to need. Let's see. I think that's enough we'll need. I'm going to make a few extra just for... so I don't have to do this again for the rest of the stream, hopefully. Let's go with 20. That works. Let's see if I ever have to come back to this crap again. Turn that off. Refill our water bottles. They're already filled. Very good. I do need to go ahead and eat. Let me grab this and finish it off. Grab this water bottle, top off my water. We are going to need to deal with the gas in that thing as well at some point. I'm going to eat the last cereal bar out of my box. The box is now empty. Hopefully by the end of the stream we will have real food. We'll have to sit here and eat candy bars. Nothing wrong with the candy bars though. The candy bars are good for a temporary food. Alright, so all of our tools are full charge. Got full charge on all of our battery-operated tools. We'll put this stuff up in my bag. Drill is fully charged with the large battery left over now. Okay. Pull this ore inside. It's not sitting in my locker, or an airlock rather. Where it could potentially blow away. So the objective here is we're going to make some Invar, we're going to make some, actually, Electrum first, and then we're going to make other things after we build out this. Composite wall kits, that was the other thing I needed. I knew I was missing something here. Wall kits, just standard wall. Actually, we'll just do wall kits. That's what I need the extra sheets for, because I'm going to need 2 here. We're going to build 3 walls right here and wall this off, and then I can take off those walls on the outside when I go to build the base. Build the base structure over there. Oh, that's not where I want that. Okay. Not where I wanted it. That's alright. I'll take it down after I go back outside. This is all screwed up. These walls are sideways. I don't like that. That's good. They're temporary. Oh, actually, you know what? That one won't be. And that one won't be. They're temporary. Just a shack. It's not supposed to look good. I gotta keep telling myself that. Do not need to take those things down. All these bricks in the way. I'm gonna put them over here so they're not, like, right in the way. Guess what, guys? My shack is filling up with junk. Getting a whole bunch of junk over here. Most of the stuff's gonna get cleared out, though. Where is this? There we are. Oh, 11, that's it. That's all I need right there. Stop. Okay, because I already have one floating out there. Alright, so we're going to put the pipes up. We're going to put the mining belt up. I'll put the heavy wire. I don't need that right now. Okay. I have space for a couple things here, but I'm not going to have enough room for all this. We're going to have to come back in here and get some things. Stone stack? No. We'll get the 50. We'll come back for the half sheet stack. Cigar! Hello, my friend. Welcome to the colony, sir. Enjoy your stay. It's cold. Bring a sweater. Because we're on Europa. It's really cold outside. It's like minus 145, 149. Oh, well, thank you for your subscription too, sir. Enjoy our ad-free content, and you can always ask questions during our Q&A section during our ad breaks. Thank you very much for your subscription, sir. Much appreciated. Okay. Well, we're going to go outside, and we're going to start doing some actual construction work now. Right. Mr. Sigvar, you are my first subscriber. Thank you, sir. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go blow my pipes up, because remember I didn't switch this pipe around. It's not going to be a good day for me. I'll throw those over there. I did that when I was doing my little practice session before I came on. And, yeah. That would have been a bad day. What else do I need? Put this up. Got my welder. Okay, that's good. Here we go. Close that. Turn on my suit so I don't suffocate. Not suffocating is definitely one of the objectives of this game. Alright, and here we go. So we're going to build a 3x4 section outside here. Let me put the light on so you can actually see what I'm doing. So 3x4, or a 3x4 section out here. This will be the floor. Okay. Alright, and then we'll do the same on the roof, except we're going to do only half of the roof. I'm going to try this. I don't think it's going to work, but I need to put my plants on this side over here, and I'm going to put that side with just wall pieces up there, which means I don't have enough wall pieces, but that's okay. I'm gonna wing it. Okay, so now we've got those up. That means I did not need those. Oh yeah, actually will. Hey, come back here. Come back here. Come back here. Okay. We're gonna have to fill this whole area up with sheets in a minute. So we'll take this down. Alright. Now I got one extra. Let's do this. I'm going to put this on the outside on the roof section. We'll do this as a window. Right there. And there, and there, and there. Okay. I'm gonna have to make some more walls now. But that's okay. We'll like I said, we're winging it today. How long have you been streaming? Not very long, actually. I just started today, but, I have been streaming on Twitch for a little while. I just haven't been streaming actively until recently. Does uptime work? I don't think it does. I've been, according to my little thing here, 29 minutes today. But, oh, you know what? Hold up. Why is that just sitting on? Wasting power? That's not cool. Waste my power. Hello, Bar on Brick. Thank you for your first time chat. Welcome to the channel, sir. Hope you find the content useful and entertaining. Alright, so we're going to have to make some more wall kits because I kind of ran out. I had one plan in mind when I did my little test stream beforehand, before I came on, my little test practice session, basically. And I did not consider what I'm doing this time. We're adding window pieces on the, what is it, east side of the base. So that we're going to add some standard light. Just natural light. I'm trying to see if I can do this without having to have a grow light. I don't think it'll work, but we'll see. We will see. We're playing with things today. We play with things a lot on this stream, so. Alright, so we'll close that down. That should be enough for the moment. Do I have the plastic sheets? I'm going to need more plastic sheets. We'll need all of that. Let's put the mining belt up. We'll come back in here for the mining kit. Because we're going to do that later. Later. We'll get there. Alright, so we've got the base structure built. I need to put some more windows over here. Those up here, that was what we were doing. The OCD engineer, that is me. That's what I should call I should make a new channel called just OCD engineer. Because that's what I am. I literally am an OCD engineer. YouTube was saying I needed to just rebrand and just do Stationeer content on its own channel, because I had stuff on here before. I had Elite Dangerous videos on here before, and I did some train videos, and they were just kind of like, they're really out of place for what I do. So yeah, I didn't do any of that. I didn't rebrand the whole thing. I just kind of put those on private and just shoved them out of the way, because I didn't want to have to rebuild my followers all over again. So I already had like 170 or something. I've already gained like 10 subscribers here on YouTube since I came back and started this stuff. It's like, subscribers are the hard part to get, and I didn't want to lose that momentum I already had. So I'm trying to rebrand, and it's not working as well as I was hoping for, but we'll see. Again, we will see. That's the new channel logo. We will see. If this works, it works. Alright, so we are going to start our first ad break of the day. We do ad breaks every 30 minutes for 90 seconds. And during those ad breaks, we do Q&As for all of our Twitch Turbo members. We do the Q&As for our subscribers. Anyone who wants to ask questions, they can. And we pause the game so that nobody else will miss anything in the game. Because I really hate it when a streamer like continues to play the game without me in it when I'm on an ad break. So we'll pause the game, and we'll do that. So I'm going to go inside, we'll pause the game, we'll do our little quick Q&A. Ad will start here soon, 90 seconds. Appreciate you guys supporting the channel. For those of you who are not subscribers, by watching the videos, you definitely help out a little bit. Your 10 cents goes very far, I promise. Yeah, so we'll be back shortly here, and then we will continue our build. We're almost ready to get started. So don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and charge my battery up real quick here. Oh no, power critical. Now I noticed also when I went outside that my air, it was a little bit low, so I might refill that too. Ad is over. Yay, welcome back, Barn Brick. Thank you for watching the little ads there. It's hopefully fairly painless. I know it sucks. I really don't like watching ads either, but you know, hey, as things get more progressive on the channel, maybe we'll get some more people in here who can do it, and I won't have to run so many ads all the time. But for right now, I'm still building up. All right, so we'll put this in here. Fill it up. I'm trying not to blow it up. That would be really bad if I just blew this thing up right now. We get this around 9,000. And a little quick tap. Oh man, that only went up 79. 96. Perfect. If you go 10 megapascals on one of those canisters, they will explode. It's not a fun day. I've had that happen a few times. Alright. We've got all this stuff good. Our blue batteries here. I like the fact we have solved our power problems, man. This is like really a really hard time. Do you have a schedule worked out when you're streaming? Yes. So normally I stream on Sundays from 1 to 3, and that is where we do our progression builds, where we come back in here and we start pushing out, pushing forward on the progression. And then on Wednesdays I do a deep dive, probably when you're asleep, because I know you're overseas. But that is from 7 to 9 p.m. Central Time, so that's definitely like overnight for you. So you might miss those. Sorry, but you can always catch the replays on YouTube. I do have the full video on YouTube, all over there on the thing. By the way, maybe change the ad section to 3 minutes, split on 60 minutes. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, it's got to be at least 3 minutes every hour. So I could do 1 hour breaks or 3 minute breaks every hour. So I might give that a shot if that's what you want to do. I have to have at least 3 minutes to satisfy Twitch. So I mean, I can do that. We'll see if it becomes a nuisance, then I can definitely change it. I can totally change it. I actually wouldn't mind doing that because then it's a little longer ad break for the subscribers. But it's such a long time for people to sit there for 3 minutes and just watch me do nothing. So. You don't see my YouTube link anywhere? Yeah, it's actually not in the channel. I need to do some work on the Twitch channel, but you can find it at YouTube/GokuZWar. It is out there, spelled just like it is in our in here in this thing. Let me post that up. Post it up in here. YouTube. If I got spell youtube.com/GokuZWar. Try that and see if that works. Take you over to the channel over there. All right. I need to get some of those like cool bots that everybody else has, like Nightbot and stuff. I had Nightbot set up and all that stuff, but all those things. I mean, I like Twitch. I like how it does the stuff, but it can get extremely annoying with some of those things popping up every few minutes, and just being so obnoxiously loud and in the way, especially during a raid or something like that. What did I forget? I forgot my glass. I can get some glass right here, but I'm going to go get some glass. Parkour. Oh, yeah, parkour. Okay. I'm a cheater? Oh, no. Yeah, Sigvar's a cheater. He's a cheater. He subscribed. All right, so there's the glass sheets, and we're going to make some more. Do we have any? Yeah, okay. Glass sheets. Didn't I make glass sheets? I swear I made a whole bunch of glass sheets. It's kind of hard to tell the difference because I did my little practice run before I came in here. And so I was like, well, this is kind of what I want to build. So I kind of like laid it out, try to see if things would work or if anything was just like totally like, no, you can't do that. Well, a few extra because I got those roof pieces in there. I needed 16 of them initially. Yeah, but so... I don't remember what I was saying. Never played this planet. Don't ask me. Oh, this is Europa. Yeah, it's fun. I like Europa. It's cool. My favorite is still going to be, my heart and soul lives on Vulcan. So I live for the hell. Apparently, that's what I do. I love Vulcan because I like the mechanic of the seasonal changes that they have on Vulcan. I think that's really cool. How they have it done depending on where your orbit is near the star Janus, the black hole. It changes the season. Your summers are hotter, your winters are colder, and you experience that within within a normal year of Earth, and that's one of the reasons why I love Vulcan, because you have different challenges depending on your actual season of the planet. So that's what's really cool about Vulcan. But it's so hot. It is so annoyingly hot. All right, we got to be careful here because I don't want to accidentally depressurize my base. I have done this before. You have to see, like, when I'm on this right here, it says composite wall. If I hit this button, I'll pull that wall piece out, and my whole base will come out here to join us, all the air. So I have to like do it right here on the edge where it says iron window. That takes just the frame down, and I have to be very careful. See, like right there, if I do that one, it's no good. So I got to be real careful with those. All right, so we got these iron sheets out of the way. All right. So are you trying to Are you looking to try out Europa Bar and Brick? Are you trying to do that? Are you looking to give that a shot? Or while you're checking it out, see how I do it? Be interested to know. Okay, so now that we have the interior built, right? So we got the windows up. I check my windows. I usually bash my side against each of the window pieces here like this. Just to kind of to make sure I've got everything sealed off, right? This one I leave open. This is how I'm going to get in and out. This is a little trick that I like to do. And they made this so it was, they as in Rocketworks, made the game so when you make these sheets, you put these things, or the steel frames. I'm going to get it up. English is hard, guys. You think it's bad for you, Bar. It's really bad for us English speakers, too. They made it so that when you have these frames up, it will, like, completely evacuate all the air from the frame. So you see all that air movement? It's now flowing out my hole that I left open over there. If I had left it in here, then we would overpressurize this and blow the walls out. We don't want to do that. So you leave a hole over there so you can always so the air can come out. And then you just fill this up with solid frames. I have to be very careful here because I don't want to waste too much of my welding fluid. Welder gas torch thing. This thing's got very low fuel. I'm gonna do this one at a time. Don't be an idiot and do the one that you're standing in, because then you'll die. Actually, you don't die. You just crack your suit. You get popped out of the block just like the air does, but you do take suit damage. I did that once inadvertently. I was not on the proper spot, and I suffocated myself basically. Which would be really good content if I did that on the stream, though, wouldn't it? But, no thanks, guys. Alright, so now that I've got this all filled in, you're like, why did you fill it all in? Well, the reason we fill it in is so that when we go in there to then take out those blocks, everything is all sealed up. Oh, oxygen low. Remember what I said at the beginning of the stream. Remember what I said. If I don't put this thing in my bag, I'm going to forget. I am now out of my nitrogen filter, so my suit is filling up with nitrogen. And that's what the oxygen low filter is for. It lets me know. You can get those things if you're not careful, and you won't realize it. So because I'm doing... Let me show you real quick. I kind of get sidetracked here, but let me show you real quick what's going on here. So, in my actual air tank, I have oxygen, I have nitrogen, and I have carbon dioxide in here. So I'm already filtering off the carbon dioxide with the carbon dioxide filters. But it's the nitrogen that's been added into this tank because of the fact I'm using the air. And the air has nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide in it as well. So because those things are in the air, it's in my actual main breathing tank. So if I don't have a nitrogen filter in there, my suit fills with nitrogen, and then I will just have an over nitrogen thing, and I will just eventually pass out from oxygen deprivation. So I add a nitrogen filter into my suit here so that I can make sure that that gets filtered out, and then that goes into my waste tank. It fills my waste tank up a little faster, but it's the best I can do until I can get a proper filtration system for my oxygen, and then just have pure oxygen into my air tank, which would be great. Where are you? Inside the block. Don't tell anybody. Yeah, I'm not. No, we're not going to be inside the block. Yeah, it was so funny when I did that. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. I panicked. My suit got damaged. I'm like, what happened? What happened? Oh, I built the wrong block. All right. So we've got a solid block on the other side of these on the other side of these walls. I'm going to take these down now and fix them because they were annoying me earlier. My OCD. Going crazy. Now, you also want to be careful. When you pull these down, make sure there is an actual block on the other side and it's completely sealed. Because otherwise doing this, your air goes right out and you're done. So we definitely don't want that. Alright, so we're done with those. Get these wall pieces down. Alright, so now, because I filled this all up with the blocks, or with the frames, now these are basically empty, they're void of any kind of gas, right? So what I'll do is I'll come in here, and now I can just start taking these down. right? And so then the air that's in here is going to rush in there. Now, the other problem I have is I have 36 kilopascals of air in here. I'm not going to have enough to do both rooms. So I am going to have to go ahead and drop some more oxides in the room. And because I haven't gone mining yet, I'm a little short. I was going to actually go mining first, but I did not go mining right away. Weird. Okay, that's the wrong backpack. There it is. I'm like, what happened to my oxides? Okay, I'm going to drop this 50 in here. This is going to add enough air in the room. It's just going to melt and fill up my room with more nitrogen and oxygen. That's what that oxide is. All right, so now we'll continue pulling this stuff out. Here's my belt. How did my belt get closed? Here's my crowbar. No, not the crowbar. I need the wrench. What did I do with my wrench? Did I put up on the... Yep, I did. I do it all the time. Put my wrench up. All right, so we'll take these down. And because I've got windows on these, it doesn't go anywhere. My base oxygen is just going to fill up this area now. Uh-oh. I forgot to seal that one. Quick, get the glass on. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's really cold. Alright, we gotta close the helmet. Alright. Okay, well, we screwed that up. Always remember to seal up your block that you start with. Okay, well, we're gonna have to deal with that now. It's just gonna be super cold for a little while. There's a way I can fix this, so we're gonna roll with this. It's gonna do a little bit of a setback on the base construction, but there is a way to fix this. I'm gonna need to smelt some ores and then use my smelter to warm my base up. Just for a second. Alright, let's go ahead and take these down. We'll get to that in a minute. So right now we're just gonna roll with the fact we're cold. Although we're gonna have to go a little quick because this is it's cold. It's cold in here. One thing I could do. God, I don't want to do it. I mean, I'm not even gonna suggest it. I could just use my blowtorch and put more pollutants back in the air. Good lord, you know how much trouble I've had to go through to fix all the pollutants in this base so far? How many times I've had to do that? I do not want to do that again. Okay. Anyway, there we go. We've built the whole area in here. Wow. Okay. Struggles are going to be real now. Alright, so let's go find some stuff to mine. We're going to stop the construction here. We've built the room up. That's a good start. So we got the room up there, but we're gonna go mine. Because I'm gonna need to warm this room up. We're gonna move the smelter over to this side over here. I'm going to actually put, let's see, I'm gonna drop some frames right here. Okay. I'm gonna build some pipe radiator kits. And some pipe. I should only need one. That over there. Let's build some insulated pipes. I've got one. We will need a few more. So I will need some silicon. That's down here. We're going to have to work a little quicker now to fix our problem. Good. I've got a valve out there already, so I don't need that. Okay. I am going to need another waste container, though, I think. Man, I was hoping I didn't have to build that, but I kind of messed myself up now, so. Canister. Let's build another canister. We're going to have it a little bit longer. So I'm going to probably need another canister before too long. All right, we'll put this canister in here. I'll probably have to run inside from outside later. Let's go mining. I'm going to tear my... God dang it. Did it again. Did it again. Did it again. After I refill my tank. Every time. Give me my pipes back, you piece of crap. Dang it. Okay. Alright. It's trying to steal my pipe. My machine was trying to eat my pipe, guys. I don't like that. Alright. I'm gonna throw this pipe back inside. Yeah, it is in there. Okay, good. Alright, and the room is clear. Here we go. Alright, let's go get some Invar. We're gonna make some... Sorry, Invar. Invar is what I want to have in the end. But what I need is some gold. I need some silver. I don't want to put my wrench in my mining belt. I've done that before. Spent a good whole 2-3 minutes trying to find it. It's gonna be morning. That's actually a good time to go mining. Just need to do it quickly. So, for what we're actually building, we're gonna need nickel. We're going to need nickel, lead, and silver. There's some lead somewhere around here. I saw it when I went out mining earlier before. It was mixed in with some iron, I believe. Which would be perfect, because we're going to make solder. There it is. This is lead. Now says, do you have an auto shotgun yet? Oh wait, I'm editing. Yes, you're editing, sir. Focus on your editing. Get your editing done. My stream is so not exciting right now because we're doing mining. Mining is so unexciting. Although I am suffocating, or I'm dying from thirst right now, so I may have to do my little hacky drink water thing. Okay, we don't need any more of that. Good on that. Where's the iron? There was iron mixed in with this, I thought. Okay, iron. I'm gonna need some more oxides, so I'm gonna grab this oxide over here. I'm gonna turn my light off. I don't need that running. Alright, oxide. Yeah, let's go ahead and top off the volatiles too, because I'm gonna need gas at some point. Maybe I'll just do some fuel mix so I don't have to worry about my torch. Although I should just make the arc welder. That's really the goal, is to make the arc welder. The arc welder will allow me to make things without having to kill everything. Sigvar, don't talk to Nass. He's trying to edit, man. He's editing. He's editing his videos and capitalizing on the fact that his family is out of the house. So he's got an afternoon to do stuff. He's just lurking, right, Nass? You're just lurking. What he said he was doing. He was gonna lurk. I'm gonna get some more ice oxides here too, so that I can have more air in my base. Because you never know. You might suffocate and you might want more air. Okay, let's see. I need to find nickel and silver in the base, which seems to have vanished. I think it's back this way. I don't want to lose track of my base because that would be bad. There it is. Well, gee, it was not where I was expecting it. Okay. We're looking for silver too. At least now I can see the base, so I'm going to look around here for some silver. Got enough lead. I am probably going to have to do my little hacky trick for water, because I don't think I can do this fast enough. Really wish I hadn't froze my base out. That would have been so much better. Looking for... Is there some more lead here? That's helpful, but I'm looking for some nickel also. Nope, that's iron. I know there's some gold, like, right there. There was silver out in this direction. I'm gonna go get that silver. I've been mining over here before. If only the sun was hot enough to actually warm my base up on this planet. I'm so used to having that be a thing on Vulcan. It's so easy to warm your base up, just make windows. I mean, you do not have to worry about your base ever freezing on Vulcan. It's keeping it cool that's the problem. Wow, there is a bunch of ore over here, but there is nothing good. It's all oxides and gold. And I don't need gold. Isn't there a tool for searching? Yes, there actually is a tool for searching for ores. I don't have it yet. But yeah, it's definitely a cool thing. You get an ore scanner. I should just, you know, you're so right. I should just make that ore scanner. There's an ore scanner thing that goes in my little tablet that I can just do that. Although, I don't know if I have the capability to do it. But yes, thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna go check and see, because that would really help if I have my little color ore scanner. I think I have to have the upgraded tool machine for that, but I don't know. I don't know, and that would be so much better, because then I can find the deep ores. Those are the ones you don't usually find, because you're walking right over them. Hello. Hello. I need the gold for the Invar, or for the Electrum. Yeah, guys, I am definitely gonna have to drink some water. Drink some water in the Hacky method from the earlier parts, because I messed up my base. Okay. Hydrate. CrystalsCraftsandCreations.com makes my cups. Thank you. Actually, I make my own. I mean, the cup I buy, but I laser engrave on it. Okay. Where did my base go? Oh, no. Oh, no. Which way was I going for this? I was going away from Jupiter. Hold on. Let me go back this way. If only I had my... Oh, no. Oh, no, guys. We're gonna get lost on the planet. Oh, no. I don't know where my base is. Oh, no. Okay. I'm gonna have to turn up render distance. I don't see it anywhere. Okay, hold on. We're gonna turn up render distance. Advanced. Render distance. High. Oh, please. Please, please, tell me. Render distance. Extreme. Here we go. Come on. There it is. I never would have expected it to be that way. Holy crap. Okay, that was not the direction I was thinking. I thought it was this way, but man, look at that. It's way over there. Okay, render distance high. We're keeping this. We're gonna keep render distance up to extreme. Okay. Assuming it doesn't, like, start lagging out my stream, I'm gonna keep it. But yeah. Jeez, that was close. Where is that silver? There was silver here somewhere. And I can't find that silver anywhere. I am so... All my moodles are going crazy. Everything's beeping. The whole suit is just... This is not a good day. This is turning out to be a very, very poor day. I know there was silver here, somewhere in this direction, but I just went too far. I need silver. Alright. Okay, well, this is not working very well. Wait, who, what, does, plus, what? CrystalsCraftsandCreations.com. My wife's little side hustle of her own. She makes earrings and keychains and necklaces and bracelets, and we sell those things at flea markets. And then I do laser engraving, like what you see on this cup right here. That is her logo. There we go. CrystalsCraftsandCreations.com. Yeah, my thing is kind of filtering out a little bit. Okay, inside the base, it's still minus 53 degrees in here, so that's still very, very cold. Let's do this in the airlock. Let me find some water bottle. And while I'm at it, I may as well go ahead and grab the cereal bar. Okay, we're going to go in the closet. It's better to do it in a vacuum than super cold, because it will injure my lungs. All right, so we're actually going to go on an ad break. I'm going to fix this really quick in 1 minute or so. This is the 1 minute ad break warning. For those of you who are subscribed, you'll get your subscriber questions section for 90 seconds. Let me try to not die from... Not die from water use, or from water lack of water. All right. Water problem solved. And now we're going to do this. Okay. Gives me a little bit extra water and food. Okay. Way too far for you to order. Yeah, I don't do international yet. I can't do international shipping yet. I'm sorry. Yeah. But, you know, if you ever find yourself in the States, come visit us. We'll take care of you. We'll get you some good shit. Stuff. Excuse my language. We're going to edit that out. Okay. We're going to go on ad break. We'll pause the game. We'll do our little viewer question section here. And that will be 1 hour of the stream down. And then we will have 1 hour left to finish this hydroponics bay. Hopefully we can do it. Don't go nowhere. We'll see if we can handle it. Let's keep building, shall we? Let's keep going. That's cool. I should do that. We're going to go ad break. Wipe. In the other direction. That way the ad break goes away. If only it was that. Oh, if only it was that. All right. Hype train. Oh my gosh. Wow, Sigvar, thank you for the 5 subscriptions for the community. So now everybody can be on during our thing. All right. There we go. So now you've got yourself a subscription bar on Brick. Thank you, Sigvar, for the community subs for everybody, so everybody can do this. All right, so hey, if you guys got 1 more subscription, all right, that's 6. If you guys have any Twitch Primes, you can always put those out too. I forget about those things, but yeah, those are there. All right, you know, I've been kind of waiting for a hype train, but I don't know if we got enough people yet to really do some really good hype trains. But what I was wanting to do is give away some stuff to people when we do a hype train, but that may be future Goku. We get to certain levels, but if we can get to a level 4 hype train, I'm going to try to see if I can set up a little giveaway. I have things that I can give away because I make things. Right? Go over here. Make things. Where's my maker stuff? Here we go. So I have these, which you can't really see very well. Let me show you. There. I have these. These are laser engravable slate coasters. I don't know if you can hear that. Let me near the mic. I don't know if they can hear that, if the mic is picking that up. But these are slate coasters that I can laser engrave anything you want on it. If you win the giveaway, I will do that. But we got to get to Hype Chain 4 to be able to give those away. Okay? We'll give those away to 1 lucky winner. I have 1 right here for us. At Hype Train 4, if we go higher than that, we'll give away a few more. All right? Okay. The material is slate. It's stone. Then I will ship it out. I will find a way. If you win, Sigvar, I will find a way to ship it to you, sir. If I have to ship international. And you can put whatever you want on it. Yeah, it costs to ship much in Germany. Well, guten Tag. Herr Bar on Brick. Ich kann Deutsch sprechen ein bisschen. Sehr ein bisschen. Ein bisschen. Don't start speaking to me in German, please, because I will not understand a thing. I took 1 year of German, 2 years of German, and failed the second year. But yes, we did. I do have a little bit of German heritage. I have some family that actually lives out in German. Guten Tag. Guten Tag, sir. Guten Abend. Ist das not Nacht jetzt? I don't know. Is it nighttime yet? All right. Anyway, we'll let that hype train just kind of cook for a minute because it's still cold in this base. We got to warm it up. So I'm going to go outside here and try to warm this base up a little bit. I'm going to pull down my fern over there. There we go. We got hype train level 2 has been achieved. Thank you, sir. You're going to like subscribe for everybody now. If anybody else is out there, Cavalry Roy has now gotten himself a sub. Be sure you say thank you to Sigvar. Yes, it is Nacht. No more people. There's no more left. No more. We probably won't be able to do it. If you got bits out there, people can donate bits too. That counts toward it. Okay. Yeah, you've now subscribed everybody on the channel at this point. Everybody has a subscription now. You get a subscription. You get a subscription. Everybody gets a subscription. All right. Pull this down. I'm going to pull down this furnace. Wait, where's my belt? It's inside. Okay, hold on. Getting all excited over a hype train. This is our first hype train on my Twitch channel. So, you guys are part of the very first hype train on Goku Zero live streams in the history of Goku Zero live streams, and I've been streaming for years now. I didn't have hype trains back when I started streaming. I took a break for several years. Belt. Where is that? Oh, it was in my pocket. Man, you'd think. You'd think. I've like, this is like the first time I've ever played this game. Good Lord. Alright. Oh yeah, Mr. Ness, you got a subscription now too. You don't have to watch the ads either. Oh my gosh. This is great. Nobody has to watch ads right now. There's just like nobody else left. Everybody on stream today has got a subscription from Mr. Sigvar. So happy birthday to everyone for Mr. Sigvar. Ugh, can't talk. English is hard. You know that? English is hard. Especially when your brain doesn't function correctly. I've been trying to pull this furnace down for a while. Just threw my wrench into the... Good Lord. I'm just doing terrible here. Okay, throw that in there. Throw this in there. I've got it one piece at a time. It's like, here I go again, throw my wrench in there. How many times I throw my wrench now? 2, 3? We're gonna lose count. Alright, let's take down the furnace. Take down the furnace. What do I need? I need angle grinder for the furnace. First level. And then crowbar for second level. Hunger critical. Well, that's the problem we're trying to resolve, but, you know, we're screwing around with a furnace because our base is cold, because Oh, ice fall? I was actually expecting to see some ice pieces fall out, but that would have been cool. Alright, let's go over here. I do have my sheets, so I'm going to go ahead and weld this up. I hope I've got enough welding fluid for this. I didn't find everything I needed, though, so I don't know why I put my... That's not the right thing. Welder. Where's my welder? Here it is. I want to see how much I had in my welder. Okay, I still got a little bit left. We're good. Alright. Put my little HUD up here. Can't see what my jetpack fluid is at. Yeah. Let me throw this down on the ground. It's not like... Hopefully it's not storm day. That would really suck. Put that down on the ground, I'd lose my welder. Steel sheets. Wasted that fluid. Just one. I could do 2, I just need enough to stand on. Okay, how are we doing? Go way down here. Alright, so... You know what this means? Because now everybody has subscriptions. I've got to have to make some more emojis for my channel now, guys. This is going to be something I didn't think I was going to have to do so soon. Honestly, I thought this was going to take a while to do this. He's like streaming to nobody for a while, and then have to do this. Okay, let's see. Let's face it that way. Yeah, do this away. I'm gonna have to put a few more of these out. Oh no, actually, I need to face it the other way. Hold on. Let's turn this around. So the reason I need to turn it this way is because I want those pipes near the window. So I'm going to actually put it right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a pipe that's going to go just inside the base here, and then put a radiator on it, and then the heat from this is going to go into the base. That's how we're going to warm the base up, guys. All right. Our hype train is officially over. We've made to level 3. That's okay. We have these things. They will still be here when we get to a bigger channel. But thank you for the all the subscriptions today and the gifts and all the good stuff. Enjoy your hype train chests that you can all now unlock right now if you have got those. And you should. Anybody who's got subscriptions will get access to the emojis for our subscription channels as soon as I make them. I will make some for the next stream. How about that? Since I have to do that now. I'm gonna have to take care of y'all. Okay. Oh, hey, Blitties. Appreciate your 6 viewers, sir. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Come on down. Sit down and have a seat, guys. I appreciate you coming around. We're just building some stuff over here on Europa. Iron sheets. Where did the iron sheets go? Alright, alright. Hey, Sigvar, you got more people to give subscriptions to. There you go. Alright, everybody. We have reached our sub goal for the day. Thank you very much, Mr. Sigvar. You have pretty much covered the whole stream for today. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. It is very, very lovely. Alright. Get some more subscriptions to the community. For the community. Wrench and iron sheets. There we go. Wrench. All this activity is like distracting me. You're distracting me, Sigvar, with all of your cool stuff, man. I love this kind of distraction. I could totally do this all day. All right. Okay, we've got our stuff in here. Yeah, be sure you hit that follow button. Come on in and sit down and hit the follow button, guys. Lids, thanks for the follow. Bilides, if I butcher your name, I'm so sorry. Hello, my good here. Yes, first time chat. Thank you, sir. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you brought a sweater. It's cold. We're out here on Europa. It's really cold, and it's really cold in my base because I screwed some stuff up earlier. If you miss it, you can check the VOD on YouTube when it comes out later today, or watch it here on Twitch later this afternoon. Yeah, I kind of messed up when I was building my hydroponics bay over there. I let some of the outside air in instead of letting it out. So. All right, we're going to go in here and get our pipes, and then we're going to do some more work. All right. We got to get these pipes here. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to run that pipe in from out there. I got to figure out which one's the outside. One of them's out, and one is in. So the out pipe is going to come out and come into the building and then go back out. Probably up. Oh, I should change my battery on my suit. What do you think? Oh, I can't open my suit. That's right. It's cold. I forgot. But the cold air reminded me really quick. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Sigvar. More subscriptions. More subscriptions for the community. Thank you very much for your subscriptions to the community, Mr. Sigvar. All right. Everybody, Sigvar's feeling pretty generous today. Thank you very much. All right. We have more pipes to make. I'm going to start this pipe. I think it's going to go right here. Just going to get it in position here. And then we're going to do some smelting. Go like that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, like that. And then I'll have 2 pipes on the end of this. So it goes outside. All right. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we'll put the valve. Where can we put the valve? On the outside of it? It probably will work. Okay, yeah. All right. Nas, he's editing. Shh. Nas is editing. He's editing his videos. He's got himself some downtime, guys. We got to be quiet for Nas because he's got to do his editing for his videos over there on his YouTube channel, Mr. Hectic Nasari, and YouTube.com. You should go check him out if you haven't checked him out. Be sure you go give him a subscribe over there on YouTube. He's got some pretty cool content. He's doing some Soul Mask right now, and he's doing No Man's Sky. He's got another abandoned mode, No Man's Sky series going on, so definitely check that out. That's what he's probably editing right now, is No Man's Sky series stuff out there, right? I don't know what you're editing out there. Go ahead and share with what you got, what you need there. All right. Here we go. We're going out here. We're going to hook up this pipe. I got to make sure I got it on the right side, though. I really do. All right, good. Output side is this side. Excellent. All right, and then our valve can go here. No, we'll put the valve up top. I'm going to put this here. All right, we'll put the valve up on top so I can control it there. Ooh, this is going to be hard. I need some more frames. I need some more frames. I got to be able to walk around this thing. Okay. First off, though, we'll go ahead and grab these before we go back inside. What are we doing? Health is 0, so I'm going to need to eat. I need to eat. Okay. Health low. It's a bad day for me. It's health low day. I don't know which side I want to put that on for right now. I'll just put it over here. And then we'll go here. Okay. So now we got the valve set up so I can drain that if need be. I can open that up and just go. But it'll allow the heat to come inside first. That's the trick. And then we'll put the heater on that side. So we're going to go ahead and turn that on. I'm definitely going to turn that thing around. I'm going to turn that thing around. I'll tell you why in a second. Don't go nowhere. We're gonna check. We're gonna try. Link for Discord. Oh, Nas, you want to post a link for Discord? I'll let it through. I don't have that offhand. Your Discord for everyone, so that they can join your Discord and then go check out your channel over there. You can post that, and I will let it through the bot. Output is close to the valve, you will fly away. You're probably right, actually. That is a good point. I should maybe go up with it. What do you think? What do you think about that? Should I go up with it? Let me add it, maybe make a few more pipes, and we'll go up. That is a good point. Let's see. Pipe insulated. Yes, up. Yes. Yes, up. Up is a good idea. We'll go up. That is a very good deal. Good idea, dude. Thank you. I meant your Discord. Oh, no, I don't have a Discord. I have a Discord, but I don't use it for Discording things, for Twitch stream. But I'm over on NASA's Discord, so if you guys want to come talk to me, you can come talk to me over there. For now. I'll someday I'll make my own Discord over there and be fine with it. But, nah, right now I'm not wanting to run a Discord over there. Okay, we're gonna redo that, so that'll be up on top. So the other problem will be the valve. I'm gonna put the valve down low. Oh, I can't put the valve down low. Oh, up is gonna be a problem. Okay, I still like the up idea, but we're gonna try a different route. If we put the valve right here, that would be okay, and we can put our yeah. Okay, that's good. We're gonna stick with that. We're still good. I'm still liking our plan. I'm still liking our plan. Our plan is still good. I need to eat, though. I'm going to need to eat soon. We got to get this hooked up. So we're running on borrowed time now. Okay. So let's do this. I will put the valve here. Let's turn the light on because it's getting kind of dark. I've got the wrench in my hand. Is that the tool I need? Yes, that is the tool I need, but I need to put the pipes over here. I need to eat. I know I need to eat, but I can't. I can't eat through my suit. I'm in Stationeer level. Stationeer level requires you to have your helmet open in order to eat. So it is a problem that I must deal with. Let's see. Can I take this pipe down from outside? Probably not. All right, we're going to go inside. We're going to do our Hacky method to eat. If only it was not so cold in my base. Darkzan, thanks for joining us, sir. There should be enough community subscriptions going around, so you should have a subscription for our channel now. Mr. Sigvar has been very generous with his subscriptions today, so everybody's basically gotten a subscription, thanks to Mr. Sigvar. All right. So this should work now. I can run the valve from the outside. I can put a I can put the radiator here, and now let's go heat up our base. Let's do it. We'll smelt some stuff. What do we got here? I still didn't get any silver. That's the problem. I still miss silver. All right, let's go back. Let's go grab some food. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm pretty much out of time on this. Let's see. Food. Put that on the ground. Grab the food. We'll go ahead and do some water too. Which one of these is full? None. Oh, the one in my hand. Oh, and now the waste tank. Wow, we're just got all the mules today. All of them. Okay. Let's eat first, though. Oh, I goofed it. There we go. Got it. All right. And now. Okay. All right. We're good for a little bit. That'll help my health come back up. And then now let's warm my base up. I shouldn't have to do that again. Hopefully not. All right. So since we still don't have any silver, I'm going to go find some silver. Let me open up my mining backpack. Put all this junk in the mining backpack. Wonder... No, I can't melt any more ice anymore. I was thinking I could possibly melt some ice and pressurize the base more and warm up the air, but it doesn't work that way. Or does it? Oh, ho, ho. We have a clean furnace, guys. We've got a clean furnace. BSG to heat up the base. What's BSG? Frozen snack bar. Yeah, the frozen snack bars taste the best, I think. I'm telling you right now. I like them. Yeah, what's BSG? Sorry, I'm not familiar with that term. Okay. Well, while he's coming up with a response there. So, remember how we pressurized the base to begin with. If you missed that, well, you can always check those out later. When we pressurize the base, we use the furnace, which didn't require any power. It put 0 degrees. Backseat gaming. Gotcha. Yes, backseat gaming is allowed on this channel, guys. So if you have ideas or concepts, put them out there. Doesn't guarantee I'm always going to do them, but you can totally put them out there for suggestions. Absolutely, I will totally take any advice you're willing to give me, and if it works, then it works. I'm mostly willing to try anything. Mostly try anything once. Yeah, let's just stick to the plan. Let's stick to the plan. Stick to the plan, guys. We're gonna stick to the plan. Put a heat exchanger on the pipe and heat up the furnace. It will help heating up your base fast. Yes, that is essentially what I'm gonna do. And I'll show. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. I'll show you. I'll show you what I have in mind. But yes, that's kind of what I was thinking about doing here. The heat exchanger. We're not gonna use a heat exchanger. We're just gonna use a pipe radiator. It's a very simplified method of this. So let me go ahead and show you how I'm doing this. I won't have a clean one anymore, but that's okay. All right, so we're going to heat up the furnace first off. That's step 1. Heat up furnace. I need to smelt. See, I really okay. Before we do that, let's go out and find our silver. We need silver, and then I'll make Invar because I need Invar to progress forward. That is one of the items that are absolutely 100% necessary right now. If I run into any nickel, that'll help too. But yes, if I use a pipe, so what I do is I heat up the furnace, and then I'll put a heat exchanger on the inside of the base, and that heat from the tube will then come inside through the radiator. It'll radiate into the base. That's what I'm planning on doing. Hopefully that works. And if I get the base at the right temperature, then I just pull it off the pipe really quick, cut it off. basically building like a little radiator for the base. Okay, there's the base. It's at 300 degrees, so I know where I'm going. I'm going to kind of try to keep going in this general direction. I'm hoping and praying we're going to find some silver out here, and hopefully this thing doesn't run too much longer. What time is it? Okay, so we got about another 30 minutes. I might run a little longer. We're doing pretty good on stream today, so I don't want to kind of lose this momentum, you know? Some water there. Looking for silver. I know there's silver out here. I found a bunch of it earlier when I was doing my practice stream before I came on. Where is the silver? Where was it? I saw it before. I cannot remember. There's iron, there's... Wow. Now, this is one of those times where, you know, it's like, well, I don't want to grab this silver because I don't have any room, but then you're like, I need to remember where it is, and you forget where it was. Nah. Okay. Little tiny iron piece poking out. Where's the base at? This is there. Yep. I'm going to kind of head back toward the base. Sort of. I don't want to go too far away from the base because I can't see it. I got to get a beacon up. That's what I really need to do, is just get a beacon on the base. That way I can track it. Then I can just go. Go as far as the wind will carry me. There we go. Here we go. We found some silver. All right, good deal. The battery's dead. No, the battery's not dead. I tell you what happened. I never put the battery back in this thing. I remember seeing it on there earlier, and I was like, I'm going to forget to put that battery in there, and I totally did. Oh, I got to put the belt on. Come on, pick it up. Okay. Man. I needed to charge the battery up, so I went ahead and charged the battery up. I was basically topping it off. And then I was like, I'm going to totally forget to put this thing back on. I know I am, and I did. Mistakes. I love mistakes. I make mistakes all the time, and mistakes are how you learn things. So if you're making mistakes, you're actually doing okay, guys. It's not a big deal. Make mistakes, learn from your mistakes, and then learn to solve your problems, and then you will have a good life. Because you will solve problems, and you will be okay. The next time you have that same problem, you'll know how to fix it, right? Like in this case, I knew I could just pull one of my tool batteries out and throw it back in my mining thing, in my mining drill, and been fine. Okay. We're all good. It's all good. I have a ton of silver. I don't need this much, but that's okay. We've got a lot. Okay, base is over in that direction. Here we go. I'm hoping I can run into some nickel on the way back, too. That would be really, really cool if I run into some nickel. And then we can do all of it. I was hoping that was going to be nickel. That was just iron. I always go out mining during the night for whatever reason. I don't know why. All right, guess what, guys? I don't think there's anybody here that is going to see this ad. This ad is starting in 15 seconds. I don't think there is a person in this channel anymore that's going to see an ad. Thanks to Mr. Sigvar. So I think we're good on our ad break. What do you think? We should just go ahead and play through the ad break. Although I don't know if there's any new people in here. If you're new in here, say something, please. Let me know. Because I don't want to leave you guys out either. And what we normally do on our ad breaks is I just kind of pause the game and I let the subscribers ask questions. So that's this time here starting soon. We're going to go inside the base. And then we'll start our subscriber only section. The subscribers, but I mean, like, that's everybody. Can I see? Cat eyes. Can I see what, Sigbar? What am I seeing? I see chat. Is that what you're saying? Let me scroll back up. Did I miss something? No. Okay. I don't know how much Twitch works with that. Can I see the ad? I don't see the ads, no. I don't even know who the ads are. I really don't. Can you see if someone is not subscribed? Oh, no, I cannot. I can only see, like, I have 10 viewers watching right now, but that's it. So, okay, ad break is starting right here. We're going to pause. So yeah, if you got any questions, I usually hydrate during this time. If I have, I may need to go get some new water. And we resume our build. I don't think anybody saw an ad, which is great. I like it when no one sees ads. All right. We're going to fire up the furnace, and we're going to smelt some Electrum? Electrum. Is it Electrum? I got to look at my notes here. One sec. All right. We need nickel. Sorry, we need Invar, solder, and Electrum. I do need nickel, so I can make the bummer. I thought there was some nickel nearby. I gotta see if I can see any. It's so dark out there. I'll have to wait till it gets a little lighter. Alright. Let's put the big mining battery, or the big battery in the drill. How about that? Words are hard, guys. Words are hard. My wife has a shirt that actually says that. Another one of those things she makes. I made her a keychain that said that. Words are hard. Okay. We are going to smelt stuff. Unless I could see some nickel nearby. I need some nickel. I want to say there's some, like, in that direction. Man, this whole area around my base is all just, like, holes everywhere. There's so many holes. That's terrible. That's so terrible. Okay. Let's charge my suit battery up as well. We'll just swap that for this one again. Here I go again. That's what I did before. That's exactly what I did right there. What I just did. That's why the drill had no battery in it, because I swapped my suit battery with the big one so that I had 100%, and then I put the drill's battery on the charger and then never grabbed it. Maybe if I do this, I know what I'm going to do. Hold on. Is there anything in here? Yes, there's the silvers in here. Let me put the silver in the backpack. And then what I'm going to do, put this drill up over here. I'm going to throw this thing on top of the charger, right? So that if I forget, it's going to be a problem. Temperature critical. Oh, crap. Hold on. Yeah, it's still critical temperature, so I'm just going to have to swap that out. All right. Bummer. That thing is... Okay. I gotta stop talking. We need to do something. We need to get this done. I'm stinky. I'm upset right now. My guy is like very unhappy right now. Let's go warm this base up. We need to warm the base up, guys. My guy's unhappy. He's so unhappy right now. We gotta make him happy. Ah! Oh good, I didn't. I thought I was gonna jump over the base. Alright, here we go. The mining belt has good stuff in it. We're gonna just basically... So for Electrum, I need silver and gold in 1-to-1 ratio. It's got to be over 600 Kelvin on the temperature, and then the pressure has to be between 800 kilopascals and 2.4 megapascals. And I can't see those things because they're on this side where I'm... Okay. Where is my... Beep, 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 beep. Let me see if I can reach one of these frames. Yeah, I can reach the frames. Let me grab that frame, and do I have it? Yeah, there's sheets here. Grab those sheets. Come on. Come on, grab the sheets. How about those ones? I saw it flash there. Okay, good. All right. Whether I'm going to have any welding fluid here in a second, I don't know. Let's put this down here. We'll put this down here. Ores are going to come out this side, so I'm going to put down a few more over here. Okay. Now I should be able to get around on top of this. Where's my welder? We're going to need to do these ones first. Quick, quick, quick. A little twitchy. Okay, that's done. Okay, good. Now we can get around. No, don't turn the thing on. How much power do I have left in this? Ooh, 383 left. It's getting low. It's getting low, guys. It's getting really low. If you want suggestions, I would separate part of the base with walls and an airlock to make the greenhouse there. Yes, we have not got to that part of the build, but yes, that we got sidetracked because when I depressurized this area, I forgot to put a window here, and it froze my base because the outside air got inside. So that's what we're trying to solve for right now, and we spent pretty much most of the stream trying to solve this problem, unfortunately. But yes, there will be an airlock. There will be a wall between the two. I'm going to build a door there, and then I'll have to have a filtration system for cleaning my tank. I did a lot better on my practice stream because I was paying attention, and unfortunately, I was not paying well attention today on live stream, which was not good. Okay, I split off extra 9 silver so that I can match these two up here. And then we're going to match those 50 up, so it's going to be like that. So we're going to make these 4 right here into Electrum. And then as it cools off, I will do a stack of lead. A stack of, solder. So we'll do both of those. All right. We don't have too much time left. I got to get this done here. I got about 20 more minutes, and then the stream will be over. So I got to try to get this done. We might do some bonus content. Do some bonus content that won't be part of the YouTube video. Let's split off. I did too much when I was doing my practice runs, so let's split off just 2 and 1 this time. So I'm going to do a little bit less. Just enough to fire it up. Good. Let's get these in here. Silver's going to heat up really hot. It's going to give it some injection of nitrous oxide. One of those. Let's do just that. Where are we at pressure-wise? All right, so we're too high on pressure, which is okay. This is okay by me. I'm okay with being high pressure. Let's let off some pressure here. We're going to bring the pressure down to about just 2.4 megapascals, and then that should allow me to yank the bar. We're looking for the green light here. Once the light goes green, then we're good. And that'll be Invar. Let's go ahead and throw in the other 2 pieces of silver and gold, just so we have those in there. So we've got 59 gold, 59 silver. We're watching. We're waiting for a 2.4 green light. Should be now. There it is. And now we'll go ahead and close the valve, hold that pressure in. We're going to grab our Electrum. All right. We're going to close the valve. So now we're looking to cool off the thing. So it's too hot. We're going to run inside real quick and put up our radiator. Okay, come on now. Come on now. Okay, we're going to run inside, put up the radiator real quick, and try to warm the base up while we've got an opportunity to do this. Oh, I tried to grab it on the way by, but it didn't work. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. Let's see how hot it gets. Warm this base up. Yeah, 48 degrees. All right, we're doing good. We're doing good. Let's check the temperature on the bar. All right, it's coming down fast. Okay, we're going to pull it off. It's going to get too cold. Oh, shoot, where's my tool belt? There it is. Can't find the tool belt. Quick! Okay. 45 degrees. Wow, that cooled it off fast. Okay, let's run it quick. Okay, we can do our lead, our solder now. You see me make that mistake? Did you see what I just did? I let out my... Oh, it's cold air. It doesn't matter. It's not base air. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. This is base air. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're still good. All right, let's put in our stack of lead and our stack of iron. Okay. Okay, the temperature's coming down. It's in range now. There we go. We got our solder. Sweet. Cool. Oh, I don't want that to roll away. Come back. Okay. Day 15. Day 15. That's storm day, guys. I think we might have a storm today. There's a very good chance of this, so the sun's about to go down. We may be in a storm here in just a few minutes. That's not going to be cool. All right, well, let's go ahead and open this valve up. How much? Okay, it's 212 degrees. Let's go ahead and warm the base up. We're going to go inside, because we're probably going to get the storm right now. I wouldn't be shocked. Okay, we're going to close this. We'll let this air out. Okay. I just literally ran through this thing so fast earlier. That was so funny. All right, put this up here. We'll let this radiate in whatever we can. That should warm the base up somewhat. Wow, it's not going to warm it up much, though, guys. Okay, let's catch up on chat here. So I've done this a few things here. Let me see. What do we got? What do we got here? Automatic airlock to greenhouse seems a good idea. You could likely kill your plants every other day. Yes, especially the way I've been going. Making mistakes all the time. Yes, definitely. Okay. He did say he doesn't have one for his Twitch channel, but I mentioned you. Okay, yeah, you can link. Yeah, you can link your Discord, NAS, and I'll let it through. Um, okay, what else we got in there? He's in there, yeah. That's why I usually like to make a furnace open inside base, as I can operate at storm and whatnot. Yeah, I don't actually have problems working in storms. I don't mind working in a storm. Although it looks like no storm. It's kind of night. Oh, okay. Okay, we got some creaky stuff going on. Let's go outside. Oh gosh, we don't want this to explode inside the base. Hold on. I'm hoping this isn't going to burst right here. We're going to take this down. I'm going to take these pipes out because I don't want them to burst inside. Drop that. Okay, we got to deal with this real quick. Not that one. I need that one. No, not that one. Which? Okay. All right, I'm going to have to redo this. Let me grab these. So we're getting some freeze. We're getting some liquefaction in the pipe. I need a drain. I should put a drain on it. What was I thinking? Drain on the pipe. Okay. It looks like it heated up enough. We've still got some nitrous oxide. That's liquid nitrogen. Liquid nitrogen oxide in there. Freaking ignite it. Nope, it did not ignite it. Yeah, I need to get this sealed off inside a room of its own. I could probably just build a room right here, actually, now thinking about it. And then that way the heat from the room in here would just heat up this room on its own. Is that what you're trying to say, Drax? I think that's probably what you were trying to say. If I just put a room up in here and just keep it in its own room, and then that it heats up that room, and I could use a heat exchanger there between the two rooms. That would work, probably. Yeah. I could make like maybe like a second airlock here. Yeah, it's fine, but I really do not want to hunt metal bars over two mountains while it's in a storm. Yeah, no, if it blows away, it's gone. I don't even try to hunt them. Most of the time, though, they get damaged, and so they don't stick around for long during a storm. I've had metal bars that just go lost. I never see them again. And I've had some that were like, oh, here's a metal bar, and then the damage follows it. You know, like as I stack it to different stacks, the damage follows that damage to the next stack. It's so annoying. Okay. Um, Figure out how I can do that. See, I have a way to open that valve up from in here. Yes, I do. Just turn it around, idiot. Okay. It's so cold in here, though. You heat this room up. It's got to be heated up better. I was hoping this was going to work better than it did. I mean, it heats it up, but there's so much volume in this room. It's hard for it to actually heat it up. I just need to keep the furnace running. That's pretty much what it amounts to. I just need to keep the furnace running. We're just going to have to run it until the base gets so hot I don't know what to do with it. You remember me streaming on Discord and looking for something that blew away for like 10 to 15 minutes? Yeah, I have done that a few times, yeah. I mean, I've gone looking for things, I just never can find them. Yeah. Sometimes you can catch me on really? Sometimes you can catch me on Discord. I'll be doing a live stream there. I'll just do a practice run. All right, volatiles 1, 2, throw that in. Push the button. Gotta heat this up. Head oxide's there. Just one oxide should be enough. There we go. And fire, fire, fire. Okay, that should keep our melting issue a factor. And of course now I need to have this on the inside. Now I have to go back inside. All the way around, go back inside, go outside, go inside, go outside, go inside. Okay, we're gonna close this, and we're just gonna let it radiate heat into the room. 23 Celsius, it's already up pretty high. We're getting there. Okay, since I'm gonna run this from outside, you know what I could do? Actually, I've done this before. I'm gonna take my tablet, leave it on, and just leave it inside here on the floor, and I can see what's on that tablet from outside. Kick it over here closer to the window. Nope, I just walk on it. It'll at least tell me what the temperature is inside the base so I know if I need to come back inside. We're at negative 19 Celsius. We're getting back to livable temperatures.
Hydration critical.
Almost there. Let's do one more heat cycle on the furnace, so we should be good. We'll at least have the base warmed up again, and then we can start finishing up the rest of the other things. I've got like 15 more minutes, so the stream's going to be over, so we just go ahead and keep going. 2 volatiles, 3 little volatiles, 4 little 5 little 6 little volatiles. One more in there. There we go. I'm going to throw my wrench in there if I'm not careful. Okay, now we can look through the window, and we can see what the temperature says. Minus... I can't read it, although I can pick it up. Let's pick it up, and then I'll throw it back down like that. There. Okay, minus 13. Okay, we're good. We're heating it up. So you can kind of see it. I don't know. You may have to. You probably can't see it on the stream, but it says minus 11.7. It's coming up. All right. So if you linked it, you can't see it. I don't think he has yet. Has you linked the Discord yet? I do not see a caught thing. Have you tried? Have you tried? He says, no, stop bugging me, he said. I don't think he's actually tried yet. So when he tries, if he tries, I have said you can do this if you want to, Mr. Nass. You can link your Discord in there, and then people can join us on our Discord over there. All right. We're pretty hot. I wonder if I should go ahead and smelt some stuff. What do you think, guys? Should I smelt some stuff? I've got, like, heat in here. I may as well. Let's do some copper and some silicon would be good. Actually, silicon would be better. I can't do silicon. It's too hot. It's too cold. But maybe the next batch I'll do some silicon. We'll just throw it in here with all the other words. Okay. What's our temps? What's our temps? Good. Okay, let's see what's inside base is at -3. We're getting there. We're almost back to 0. One more, maybe. Maybe. Let's see if we're oxygen rich or not. Oh, I can't, as my tablet's inside. Let's just run it. Split one of those, throw it in there. Split 2 of these, throw that in there. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put my wrench. I'm gonna put my wrench in my belt before I do it. I know I'm gonna do it if I'm not careful. Fire it up. Fire it up. We're at 839 degrees. And we are now above freezing. Yay! We're above freezing. Okay. Above freezing is good. And the valve is closed. What's the pressure at? Oh, 5.5 megapascals. We're fine. So we're going to go back inside. Whoop. Or I'm just going to fly away. Need like 6 to 8 chutes to make furnace easier to access. Yes, sir, you are absolutely right. I do. I need to do that. I've actually automated the arc furnace where I can put a chute on the inside and a button inside. Or I have to run some extra circuits, and then I can push a button and it will smelt.
Hunger critical.
Guess what? I can open my helmet again! Yay! I can eat and drink without having to hack. But my hunger is still low. You realize how much further along we would be right now, guys, if I hadn't like screwed up my making this base, making this whole room. I would have probably had an airlock by now. I would have had some filters up. I mean, the whole thing would have been freaking done by now. But I've spent the whole day on stream trying to freaking heat my base up. I'm at 6 Celsius. I'm still going. I'm still gonna leave it. Let me open this up. This might actually reinvigorate it a little bit. It did. What's our room at now? We're at 10 degrees Celsius. Good. Good. There we go. Oh, if it gets to 25, I'm going to pull it off. Where are we at here? Yeah, I gave it a little gas. I starved it out a little bit too much. 15, 16. It's going up really fast. I will have to share it. So did you... Okay, so you tried to share it and it did not work. Okay. Send me a DM. Oh, you can't. No, see, I can't have Discord open at the same time as I can stream. That's why I need you to do it. All right, we're at 19.4. Oh, it's going down. I need to pull it off. Close that. Or open that back up. Oh, and open it back up. Actually, that's going to warm it back up. Sweet. Okay. Starved it out a little bit and then decided to get it back up going again. Okay, 20, 21, 22. What are we at back over here? I want to see what we're back here. 19 in this side of the room, so it's kind of radiating over here. But this room, we're at 22, 23. I'm going to let it go up to about 27, and then I'll pull it off. Get my wrench out. $25. It's slowing down. So let's go ahead and close it again. I'm going to go ahead and pull this down. 25 degrees is good. I want 25 degrees. That's about right. That way it will be somewhere in the middle for the plants, and then that would be good. So there we go. We heated the base up, guys. Way to go. Way to go, us. All right, I'm going to open up the valve. We're going to let that cool off. And... okay. Now... originally, I was going to leave this side open for my hydroponics, where there is a direct line of sight for that sun, so this might be a good spot for it right here. That should maximize the amount of time it has daylight. It sets over there. It goes like this. I should just make this whole thing... I should have just done the whole thing glass. Hindsight things. Hindsight things. Man, I really do want to make some stuff. I want to actually get the hydroponics thing up. I spent the whole day doing this. It'll just end here. What do you think, guys? Should we do a longer YouTube video today? We can do another hour. Type 1 in chat if you want me to do another hour of stream. Type 1 in chat if you want to do another hour of stream. Otherwise, we'll call this and we will hold off. Let's just see how many people are here. Plants die first. All right. Okay. 1 if you're up for it. Yeah, 1 if you're up for it. Are you up for going another hour? I can do another hour. And then we'll go ahead and finish out our build. I might edit my YouTube stream, or my YouTube video down a little bit. Darksa says, sure. Okay. I got 2 people saying yes. All right. Okay. We'll go a little longer. We'll give it another hour. Got a little stress on that pipe because there's some ice in there, but that's okay. Our furnace is now officially cooled off. We have a way to heat up our room. Yeah. All right. Okay, we're gonna stream for an extra hour. That's what we agreed on. We're gonna stream for another hour. Holy crap! Your screen is full of stuff. It didn't moderate you for that word, by the way. Oh, you did. You end-ren that word. Shame on you, sir. Shame on you. Setting a bad example as my lead moderator. Okay. Okay. Now, we're going to put up more stuff inside the base. We're gonna build a wall right here. This is that wall that we were talking about before. I need more wall pieces because I don't have enough. All right, we are going to build an airlock here. We're going to build some lights, one for in there, one for in there, and one for there. We're going to get this hydroponics base set up today. That's our goal. We're going to get it done. We're going to do it in the next hour. What do we need? Light kits. Light kits are over here. We're going to need doors. Let's make some doors. I need iron and copper. I happen to have that laying around. Let's throw that in there. And then we'll put some copper in here, and I think that's iron, yes. And there. Okay, we're gonna make 2 doors. I'm gonna make some light kits over here. I'm gonna burn my battery down. I need more iron and copper. Here's some copper. And here's some iron. Why did I pick up a glass? Why did I put it in there? Shoot. Nope. I need copper for this one, too. Oh, I need iron in there, not... Wait. What did I put in there? I put the iron in there. Well, shoot. Okay, I need one more door. Nope. I shouldn't have stopped that. I should just let it go. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Down here. I already have steel up there, yeah. Yeah, I got steel up there. Plenty of steel. Alright, there's one door. Now, here's the rub. We got to weld these things in. That's going to be a problem. Alright. Did I get more wall pieces? Did I make those? No, I did not make the wall pieces. But I did. I got 3. Okay. So we'll do a window here. And we'll do a window here. Okay, there's our airlock. We're going to build the airlock for there. Let's get the light kits going. I need copper and iron over here. Okay. Lights. Let there be lights. You're 10 minutes into a 2-hour recording? Dude. You should go lurk and make your video. That's what you should do. I don't know why you weren't doing that already. Alright. Do a little LED one in there. I need a low power one still. And another little one right here. This is where we're going to build that. Facing that way. Alright. So then we need wire. I have 2. I have 3. I don't need heavy wire. Let's make some little wire. Oil. This is gonna, so we don't have to sit here in the dark. We're gonna have to do... Yeah, he's busy chatting. I think, yeah. That would also... That word also starts with a C and ends with a T. What, cat? Yeah, cat. We gotta make one more. Okay. Reason we make one more is because it makes this in stacks or in usage of half a bar, and when I pull the lever will only give me full amounts of ore, and it will round down. It will not round up. looking for this tool. We're gonna run a wire all the way across the base. All the way, if we can do it. Let's see if we can go through there. Yes, we can. All the way across the base. Keep going. All the way across the base. I think we're gonna need more wire, but not for this one. All the way over here. Turn that, face that way, and then hook into there and turn the light on. Yay, we can see. Okay. Okay, so there we go. So we got the hydroponics area here, and then that's going to be the airlock that we'll have to move through the base. On this side over here, I'm going to put a filter and just run that outside, and that's how we'll cool the room off when it gets too hot. Oh, hey, there's some more copper and stuff over here I forgot about. Okay, good. But first, we must make a few more wires. And then we will make a grow light, because we have the Electrum now. Just a few more wire. Let's run a wire across here. We'll get this. So I do this as a way so that I can see inside my lockers. Put a little LED light like that. And then it allows me to kind of see better, like it doesn't have a shadow here. Because with the light off, I can't see any of these things over here. These things over here are just impossible to see. So I have the light on, now I can see everything in my locker when I put one of these things in front of it. So it just adds a little light. And then when I have the door closed, I can turn it off. And I would really like it so that it could detect if the door was open or closed and then turn that light on. That would be really cool, but I don't think that is a possibility, unfortunately. Okay. Let's build now a atmospherics kit. Atmospherics. Oh, Sigvar got hit with the automod. Yep, Expired and not posted to chat. Sorry, sir. Nash, you can't actually let those through. As a moderator, it'll give you a little option if you select it and then let it through, but you have to do it within a certain time frame after a word like that happens. You can let them through. Prefer not, though, because these videos you get posted to YouTube, so I'd rather them be hidden. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back like that. Let me flip this around, actually. So here's what happens when we do this. I'm gonna go this way with it. Let me think about this for a second. So what happens is that when we put this down, let's go with the filtration system. I'll put it down. So on this side over here is the side that gets filtered, and this is the side that goes back into the room. Or the waste. The waste is unfiltered on this side, and this side is the actual thing that gets filtered. So if you put an oxygen filter in here, then basically everything comes through here, only oxygen will come out this side. In this case, we're going to use this to get rid of pollutants. Everything else I want to come back to here. So we're going to put a pollutant in here. We're going to put this here and let it go outside. We're just going to take all pollutants. Everything else is going to stay in here. So that's nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide are going to stay in the room, and pollutants will go out the door. Since I can actually take off my suit now, I'm seeing my moodles. I want to get some of this. I'm too stinky. I can't. I'm driving myself crazy. Okay, so let's do it in this orientation. I want to move it more to the center of this block, though. Let's see, because I want to be able to get around behind it. That's actually not bad, because I got enough room to maneuver behind it. Let's leave that right there. All right, so now we will get more wire. And I'll run a wire for it down here. Ground. Let's see. I don't know if I can run it through this way, though. No, I can't. So, take that down. We'll run it over this direction. It's just the shack, guys. We don't care about the shack. Whoop. Floaty pipe. Or floaty wire. Okay, here we go. We'll go through that. It should be fine. We need to get to here. And we're out of wires. Let's make more. Oil. Hydrate. Yes, sir. I'm hydrating. My wife makes these cups. Or she doesn't make the cup, but we sell these things on our website, crystalscrassandcreations.com. Thank you, sir. I needed that water. That was very helpful. Getting a little choked up there. Thank you. All right. Here we go. Oh, that may actually not work. I may have to go around to the front side. So what I was going to do is just put a passive vent here, and I can't do that with that wire there. Well, actually, let me see if I can. Let's see if I can. If I can't, then we'll run it around the other side of the machine. I need one insulated and... two standard. You know what? Yeah, let's just make them all. Let's make them all insulated. So we'll do this here. That. Okay, that's two. Stop. Okay. Wait. No, I need one more. Okay, so put that there. All right, we got 3 of these. Let me see if I can do this. No, I didn't think I could. All right, so we'll have to run around the other side. No problem. No problem. No problem. I just gotta get the right thing in the right hand and then the right place. Where is that? Oh, I can put this down there. Okay, good. Let's unwire and rewire. I didn't need to take all those down, but that's okay. We'll take them all down anyway. I don't really like running wires around the outside of the base like this, but again, it's the shack. We don't care about the shack. It's gonna look bad. When we get to the real base, that's when we'll do our cool stuff. We'll do our automation. Do full-on... the full-on atmospherics with storage tanks and all that good stuff. Automated furnaces. We're going to have all the big stuff in the big base. But after we have our shack, because we have to be in a survival situation set up first, and then we can do more. Got to take care of our basic needs before we try to worry about having all that other stuff in there. Okay, now we need 2 standard pipes, and I'm going to put those wires right there because I'm going to need those in a minute. Pipe. Make 2 standard pipe kits. I don't have any of those, do I? I don't think I do. Clunk. And clunk. Put the 2 pipes in there. Put that in there. Boom. Alright, so that is done. Put that down there. I need 1 utility. We'll do... we have to do an uninsulated one because I need to have it for the... yeah, okay. Alright, here's what I'm going to do with this. This is going to be a... tank emptying system right here. So when I have my waste tanks, I'm going to empty them into here. It's going to go into the filter, and then it empties the tank and just puts it into the room. That way it makes sure the tank is completely empty and nothing's in it at all whatsoever. And then I can just store the empty tanks in there, and I can just carry around empty canisters with me. And this stuff is getting really piled up in here. Find if there's anything I've duplicated here. Looks like I don't have anything else duplicated. duplicated in the sense of, like I have like steel and iron, or two steels, two irons, so I can stack them up so they don't take up space. Okay. Unpack another cereal bar. We've only got 4 left, so we need to start building this for real. All right. Okay, so this is all set. We just need to seal up the room, finish up the piping for the filtration system, and then we're good to go. I think we're gonna have more progress here in the last hour. We've had the whole video because we've been screwing around trying to keep our base warm the whole time. Unfiltered just goes right back in the room. We're cool with that. And then this one is going to be... Oh, I do need to make another one over here. So I need to have it suck in. I'm going to put it on this side, and I'm going to have it pull from this block here, because each block of space in Stationeers is one stuff, right? So each block has its own amount of air, it has its own pressure, it has its own temperature, and as the air moves around in a room like this, it will equalize itself between the whole room. So that's where we need to do this. So we have the air coming out from here, means when it comes out, it's going to flow out into the room from this block. But then we're going to suck in air from here. So there's going to be like a little bit of a circulation here. But then the rest of the room is also going to try to acclimate into that block as well. So I might, you know what? I might just go ahead and run this line all the way across the room and just put it right there. And then that way there's a bigger circulation. Let's do that. That's actually a better idea. Let's do that. Let's see. We're going to do pipe. I like a little bit of air circulation. That way it'll help keep stuff moving around. I won't pull from the same block. So what we'll do is we'll put this pipe right here. We'll put that vent right there. That way we know where we're going to put it. This one's going to go outside. How much pipe do I need to get over there? Probably quite a bit. Normally I'd run this through the block under the ground and just kind of come up like this, but since I don't have floors in, I can't do that yet. And I would also color code them and all that other good stuff. I need 2 more pipes there, plus 1 more down here. 3 total. This is the last one. Let's catch up on chat. What has been people saying? Corner pipe up and then connect. I probably missed the first part of that context, so... What else we got? Throw it seems such a mean thing to use. You know, I did that in... So I set up that thing in the event somebody wanted to make me throw my tool. Like, whatever tool's in my hand, I gotta just sit there and throw it, right? I figure it's not gonna go very far, but if somebody uses that when I'm outside on a storm, that would be mean, sir. Because I would never find that tool again. I would have to make a new one. But, I mean, I can. I have the tool maker. I can make another tool. It's not like it's a big deal. But it would be one of those kind of like, let's throw a wrench in your day and make you throw your wrench in the middle of a storm, and you'll never find it again, right? It went into that machine. Oh, actually, if you missed, what was it? Last Sunday's stream, I was working with my furnace, and I threw my my valve into, or I threw my valve down on the ground, and it got sucked into my furnace, and I was like, oh no, I've lost my valve. Luckily, the furnace wasn't hot enough to melt it, so it didn't. And I got it back, which was like, oh my god, that's so close. Anyway, alright, I'm not stinky anymore. I can put my suit back on now. Alright, let's check the battery on the suit. It's a little low. I'll put it up. I'll recharge it. Have I recharged all my other... Oh, that could be recharged. I'll recharge some of my tools. My tablet's been used quite a bit. How much more fuel do I have on this? 381. Getting kind of low. battery down there on the ground. Shouldn't discharge in the warmer air. Okay, let's go outside and put this up. Make sure my suit's on. It is. I should probably close my helmet so I don't suffocate myself in the vacuum. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Okay, we'll put that there. Hopefully that won't be a problem. I'm thinking I might need to make that pipe longer so that there's more room in it. We will see if I need to do that or not. We will see. We will see. That is our word. That is our phrase. We will see. Does it work? Maybe that's what I'll call my Wednesday streams. We'll call it, oh, Storm! We'll call it, Does It Work Wednesday? That's what we'll call it. Does It Work Wednesday? We'll go in, we'll dive into whatever we're going to do for that day and do that. Okay, well, great. We're going to get tons of power that I don't need because I've already solved my power problem and I'm not using near as much power as I could be right now. So, yeah. That's all fine and dandy. All right, so we've got this filter. We got this set up. Let's go ahead and put a pollutants filter in there. That we'll use to filter out our pollutants, and we will go ahead and use it now. No, we're not going to use it. I'm going to seal it up first, and then I'll use it. So here's the thing. I can put pollutants into this room by closing off this wall here, and then weld this up. Yeah. Attention, with valve on Europa, put always a liquid valve on the pipe if the pipe is outside. Oh, yeah, that is a good point. Yes. Yeah, I did that on my test, and it was fine. It's a minus 174 degrees right now because of the fact that it's during a storm. Storm dropped the temperature a lot. Something creaked in the other room, and that was a real-life room that was creaking. So we got frozen water in this pipe here. There is some stress on that pipe, but it's okay. It's not that much. I think if I close this valve, it would cause problems. So here's the thing. When I do this, shooting it out the front here, it's going to warm it up from the air that's coming through the filter. The pollutants. See, that's the thing. It's going to be pollutants in there. Nothing will happen as isolate, but if you are on the safe side. As soon as you have a filter AC working, most of the time you will lose a lot of energy. You're right, yeah. Yeah, once I get that AC in it, it's going to start pulling a lot of power. Okay. All good stuff, guys. All good stuff, yeah. We definitely want to keep all that in mind. Okay. Let's go ahead and build our grow light and our... Let's see, where can we tap this in? I'll tap it in right here. We'll do our grow light and hydroponics trays. I guess we'll put it right there because that's where I ran out of wire. Let's see. Let's grab my Ember here, or my Electrum over here. Electrum, grow lights. Grow lights. Where's my steel? I have steel here. There's steel in there. Okay. Okay. Is the stream doing well? Are we still... Yes, it is still smooth. It is still good. I do not see any warnings for my encoder, so that's definitely good. Still working strong here. All right, so we're going to seal up those. That uses plastic sheets. Those two up. All right. Here's our grow light. We'll put the sheet up on this wall and this wall. And for now, we're just going to leave this room open. these windows up here. I'm getting to that point where I gotta either decide, am I gonna weld up these doors or not?
Airtight critical.
See, if I had left my suit open... Bummer! Let's do this again. I have enough air in this room to do this, but I can always drop some more. Do I have more? Well, yeah, I have more oxides in here. Actually, I do need to go ahead and drop some more oxides. So let's do that. It's going to cool the room off a little bit, but that's all right because we do need the pressure over 50 kilopascals for plants. Plants require at least 50 kilopascals, otherwise they will die from starvation of oxygen. Downside is I cool my base off a little bit. Let's put our grow light up. Grow light, there it is. It works. Okay. We're going to run this manually for a little bit. But as we go later on, we'll do this. Oh, we're in our ad break. My bad. I totally missed the ad break. So we're going to pause for those of you who are not on Twitch or a subscriber. Okay, we've got everything set up, so now we just need a hydroponics trays. Let's get those done. We got 30 more minutes, and then we're done. Hydroponic trays. I think I will skip ad breaks on behalf of Sigvar. That'll give us an extra 5 minutes. I have actually 15 minutes to get us through, and then we're good. So you do not have to gift any more subs to anybody else. That way we won't run any more ads for the rest of the day. Okay, so I ran out of what? Iron? Yes, I always run out of iron when it comes to these things because they're like, it takes 10 iron to make them. Let me see where else I have iron for. Let's see, I've got some here. Okay, turn that off. Storm's over. We didn't even care. We had a storm, we didn't even care. I'm gonna build 2 more hydroponic trays, and then that'll be good enough, because that'll be enough for 3 plants. Okay, there we go. And then on this side, okay. Okay, so we've got our grow light up, and now we just got to get water into it. So now we're going to build a water system. So I'm going to fill this thing up. Did I get more water? I have some more in one of these bags, not that one. I have more water in here, don't I? I don't. I thought I had more water. Where did I get the water from? So I need to get some more water ice. Let's run outside, get some more water ice. I am out of suit air. That was right. Weird. That's why I've got this beeping in my ear. I've completely ignoring it, which is shocking because I hate little alarms, but it has become background noise to me now for whatever reason. Okay, mining belt. I need to get that out, and we'll put that in my pocket. Get this up. Let's go ahead and refill my oxygen tank and then go outside. Put that on the wall. Actually, let's go ahead and empty out our... we'll empty out our waste tank too for the first time as well. Actually, I was trying to build the walls up before I did that, but... 77. Alright, 94. Let's check the contents of this thing real quick here. See what's in this. Okay, so we don't have any pollutants in there. That's okay. See, this is the thing. If I do this weld, then it's gonna add air. It's gonna add pollutants to my air, and then I'll have to start over again. I don't want to start over again. I'm really trying to avoid having to deal with this again. But there's really, unless I seal this off, I guess I could build a wall around it, seal it off, and keep all the pollutants in that room, and then I could just refill from this room. I have to get the airlock set up, though. I don't have the pipes or any of that stuff set up. Let's go get some water. Do I need water? Do I really need water? Yeah, I need some water. I need to overpressurize that line so it'll go into a tank. Okay. Turn on this stuff. I need some water. You had to test it. Yeah, you had to test to gift to communities to see if anybody was there, but that's okay. I think if someone comes into the channel and well, no, you gift it to the community, but it gifts out to other yeah, it just gives out to other people who aren't here. I think it gives to people who are here first and then gifts them out to other people, but yeah, if they're not here, they're not getting much benefit out of it, and then you're just throwing your money away, and I don't want you to do that. Definitely don't want you doing that. And I'd rather it be gifted to people who are actually here. If we see a new person talking in chat, you can do it then. That would probably be a good idea. Just watch for those new in chat people if you want to do it there. Do it there. But don't waste your money on people who aren't even here. Or probably never even come to my channel in years. Because I have a lot of those people too. I was hoping there was going to be more oxides here. I don't see any more here. I don't want to make another big old hole right near my base. There's so many holes near my base already. What's down in there? There's some oxide. Oh, there's water. Cool. Okay. I'll finish out this water. Grab it all. Do need to be careful though, because I don't want to overpressurize my ice crusher either. I'm going to overpressurize the water line, but I don't want to overpressurize my ice crusher as well. Hey, the light is out. I can see again. Turn off my flashlight. Okay, well, there's some more ice water right there. I think this should be enough. I don't want to overpressurize it too much. I'm going to put some pipes outside. Well, now I need a... I really need a nitrogen tank is what I want to do. I always do that. I really got to get a staircase on this thing, so I can just walk up it. Okay. I have... Oh, man, I missed a whole bunch of chat because apparently I had it paused. Because I stopped for some reason. Okay, let me catch up on chat now. Okay. In my experience, pollutants and nitrous oxide are a real pain if they leaked into the base system's air, so try to avoid them at all costs. Yeah. 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 It is a pain in the butt. It's also my contribution to your channel. Well, I appreciate your contribution to the channel, sir. I really do. Trust me, I definitely do. Okay. You could have just done one. You didn't have to do 5. Okay. That's there, that's good. Okay, let's do... See, here's the thing. I think some of these have, some of these waste tanks have
Waste tank critical.
pollutants in them. So I need to not put them in... Well, that's right. No, that's right. Okay, no, that's fine. Because this thing is going to just suck it all out. Okay, and it's going to put it out. It's going to just throw it out to the air. All right, so that container is emptying. Maybe? Okay, I got an idea. I'm going to borrow this pipe over here. I'm going to borrow this valve. And I'm going to put it in here. Oop, let's go around this way. Turn this thing off. Starve it too much. I don't need to actually run it at the same time right now. So we'll put that here and close that valve. And now we'll run it again. That should drain this to 0. It's going to take a second though, because there's still some in it. It gets really low when it gets low. It takes a little bit longer. There we go. So now that's clean. And that also adds more oxygen into the room, which is okay. Let's check this one here. Well, we don't. That's right. We don't need to check them anyway. We'll just clean them. We'll clean all these things. What else? This one here. Yep, there's one. Clean all these sinks off. You can never be sure if just one person jumped in. Yeah, there could be somebody jumping in, somebody jumping out. They come and go, though. And again, I don't want you to waste a subscription on somebody who's just going to be here for 5 seconds and leave anyway. So, yeah, we're good. We're good, man. I appreciate it. Let's see, there's pollutants in that one, but then it's not putting it into the room because it's putting it to this pipe here, which is good. And it's freezing and going out. I wonder if we may actually see some, like, pollutant ice fall on the ground out there. It'll be kind of neat. All right, one more. One more to filter out, and then we're done with those tanks. All the tanks will be clear. I'll throw these all into a recycler later and get some of that iron out. Again, you are the #1 top gifter for the week. You're probably the #1 top gifter ever at this point. I mean, I used to do streams for the Laser Tag League when I was doing VR Laser Tag League stuff. Yeah, and they were in there. Plant 1 potato. That's not actually a terrible idea, but I don't have any water in here yet, so
Hydration critical.
let's get that done because that's what we're waiting for. Waste tank is empty. Oh yeah, well that's because I have a waste tank in my hand. Put that in my thing. That way that won't beep. Let's go ahead and drink so that doesn't beep anymore. Yeah, we have 3 cereal bars left, so we have enough time. Let's go ahead and get this water tank set up. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a water pipe there. We have the water now. Let's check and see if this is going to overpressurize. Current internal pressure is 4.43 megapascals inside this. Let's see what the maximum pressure is for a ice crusher, if it'll tell us. The ice crusher does not tell us what the max pressure is. I'm gonna make an assumption, which is possibly it's wrong. Keep that in mind. It's probably wrong. It's going to be 60 megapascals because that's the pipe pressure that you can have. But it's probably wrong. We could always just quick save. Let's see, we're in episode 4. Episode 4 overtime. Right? We are in overtime mode now. Let's throw in, we'll just do 21. I should have done that the other way. I should have turned it on first, then throw it in. Recall it has a 250 tank inside the ice crusher. Okay, well. I mean, I'm just going by the pressure at this point. It's 4.45 megapascals in the tank right now, or inside the machine at this moment. So, oh, did I forget to turn the temperature down on this thing? Did. There we go. Alright, so that's now up to 5.74 megapascals. You said like it was like 3 stacks before it would be a problem. I'm at about maybe 2.5 now. I'm getting pretty close. And that's not at 5 megapascals worth of stuff in there. 250 liters. Oh, right. Well, okay, so liters. How many moles are in a liter, though? Gas, because I'm more concerned about the nitrogen exploding on this. It'll overpressurize the machine with the nitrogen. It's got 8 liters in the tank right now for water, which is okay. Why not? Let's throw in more. So 13 liters, 14, 15 liters. We're at 9 megapascals of air in there. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to run your, this is a little tip. If you want to run your ice crusher faster, drop the temperature down on this thing, because it tries to heat the temperature up to 15 degrees. You tap this once, it drops it down to, thank you, dear. It taps it down to 5 degrees. If I tap it down again, it'll go under, it'll be below 0, but then it won't flow through the pipe, so we don't want that. All right. We have water in here now. Let's go ahead and do our utility. We need the utility. I didn't make that. So my wife has dropped some food off here in my room. She's given me some pizza. $62 is red alerts. So yeah. Put a radiator on the water pipe. If I did that, I think we would have, it would freeze it. We don't want to freeze it. Okay, good. Thought I had that backwards for a second there. Where's our wrench? We'll put the wrench in there and put that there. Now we need a water tank. Liquid canister. That's what I'm looking for, a liquid canister. Now normally what I do is have a pump on this, but we're just going to use pressure to fill it up. Ooh, that might not be enough. It's only 92. So if I take that tank down, it will push more into this tank. Let's do that, as long as this doesn't go over. And how much is in there? Should be like 12 liters or so on that pipe. 26 liters. Ooh. Might be too much. Let me take this tank off real quick. I'm going to pull this down and drop it to a single size one. That'll increase the pressure in the line, because now we have less volume available. So we're at 26, and it's condensing now because we have more pressure in there. All right, so now we'll give it some volume for the place for that to go. All right, so now we're at 1.48 liters. That's plenty for these. So we'll drop that right there for right now. We got another one of these. Oh, that's insulated. I can't use that one. Is it? Yeah, okay. So we'll borrow this guy here. Borrow him back. Okay, and we're gonna throw that on there and pull it off. That's all we need to do. Just enough. That's it. That's what we need to do. Right. Now the trick is to keep it from freezing. Because if it freezes, then it will have problems. All right, we'll check, see what we got in here. For all this garbage in here, I'm just literally throwing everything around. This is a messy room. I'm gonna clean it up later. All right, so it's not freezing. That's good. We're evaporating a little bit. That's okay. We're at 7.5 Celsius, which is more than enough for the plants to go. Let's plant plants. Got my grow light. We'll turn that on. Let's do some plants. Plant. All right, there's one. I'm just going to do one. Redeemed hydrate. Okay, I will drink, sir. I must drink. Well, the plants are drinking, and now I'm going to drink. My wife and I make crafts and creations at crystalscraftsandcreations.com. This is the laser engraving that I do. On the side. Thank you, sir. I needed that water, and so did that plant. It needed some water. Right. Let's do another little handy thing. I don't know why I threw that on the ground. I should have just kept it. Let's make a plant analyzer. And we can monitor our plants a little closer. I need gold, copper, and iron for this. I happen to have some copper right here. And I happen to have some gold over here. Oh my gosh, my room is so messy. Room is so messy. I need another locker. Put that in the locker there. I'm gonna grab this so I don't lose it. Where is... Iron is the last thing that comes out. It's really annoying. I really wish there was a way I could, like, just say eject iron, please. Alright. We'll make one of these plant analyzers. Okay. Now, we don't want to leave this thing on all the time. The light is great. The grow light works great for making things grow. But... the but is... it does have to have some darkness, because you have to let the plant sleep a little bit. So it needs some darkness. But, because I have light, we're good. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. And what we'll do on the next stream is I will create... we'll start doing some automation for this light. What'll happen is that we can make it so that when the sun comes up, this light gets turned on. Now, you'd think that would be backwards. But because the sun is not up over the plants the whole day, it will not give them light when it's over on that side. So this will give it light during the day. And then when the sun goes down, the light goes off, and then it lets it sleep for the long enough time for each plant. That has worked in the past. We'll see how well it works. We will see how it works here. All right. That is pretty much the end of what I had on the objectives list today. Build the other things. Now, I did have some side quests that I had that we never got around to doing. So we'll have to do those on the next stream. One of those side quests is getting some Invar, which is so close. If I could just get some Invar, I'd solve this whole problem with the doors, because I can make the arc welder, which is what I really need to do. So maybe we'll do that on the next stream, and then that way we'll have that taken care of.